Goku miraculously managed to win the battle against the Angel Kai, who called himself the strongest angel. Goku walks over the Celestial Palace to the top where the High Priestess Sakai was located. Goku says, "This power I learned really is amazing, but I feel that I can't control it 100%. I saved the energy of Yamoshi's essence to fight Sakai, but I will still get stronger. How's Vegeta, Gohan, and the others?" At that moment on the south side of the High Priestess Sakai's palace, Beast Mode Gohan alongside Piccolo fought the Angel Zaidas. Piccolo says, "Gohan, pay attention. This angel is now on the offensive. Her techniques are totally different from before. It seems that now she really wants to end this fight quickly." Zaidas says, "You two cheeky ones thought I had techniques only equal to the kiss of death. Now you will know the true strength of an angel. Dark Storm!" A large dark mist begins to surround Gohan and Piccolo. Gohan says, "What is this? It's so dark, Mr. Piccolo. Where are you?" Azazel watches and says, "These two won't stand a chance against Zaidas in combat mode." In the past, Zaidas and Vados had extremely high and similar powers. "Come on, Zaidas! Finish them off!" Zaidas starts to laugh and says, "Now you understand what happens when you challenge an angel? You will be trapped in an empty dimension with the smoke of darkness until your bodies turn to cosmic dust!" At the moment Zaidas boasted, a great light appears and double voice speaks. Special Beam Cannon! Zaidas quickly dodged the monstrous attack that had been launched. Azazel with a serious face says, "I'm not enjoying the progress of this battle. I thought that the only powerful warriors on Earth were Goku and Vegeta, but from what I'm seeing, I was wrong. So this son of Son Goku and his Namek warrior are celestial war potential as well?" Gohan speaks. "That was a close, Mr. Piccolo. Our combo attacks are without a doubt unstoppable." Piccolo answers, "I don't think even Goku and Vegeta have the same rapport as we do." Gohan changes his countenance and speaks, "I don't care who you are. Soon we will end Sakai. I'm already tired of crazy people like you believing you can do anything you want. Mr. Piccolo, let's end this one." Gohan activates his Beast Mode 2 form, and Piccolo activates his Nameku God form. Scared, Zaidas speaks, "What? Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball. Without further ado, let's get started." Gohan in his Beast Mode 2 form starts advancing and pressuring the Angel Zaidas. Zaidas speaks, "How did immortal strength speed increase so much overnight? Is that which was able to defeat Psycho? It's not possible!" A shudder arises. Zaidas watches and realizes that Azazel was enraged. Azazel says, "Come on, Zaidas, get rid of these guys! How dare you let these insolent mortals do this to you!" Zaidas feels pressured and advances towards Gohan. Gohan easily dodges and says, "I don't understand. How is an angel afraid of another god? He doesn't even have a relationship with this priestess Sakai." Zaidas gets restless, making his whole body shudder. Piccolo God says, "Gohan, back away! There's something strange going on with her." At that moment, Zaidas says, "Eliminate mortals as Lord Azazel orders! Eliminate mortals as Lord Azazel orders! Eliminate mortals as all Azazel orders! Die!" Gohan and Piccolo prepare for Zaidas' counterattack. North side of the palace of the High Priestess Sakai, Vegeta with the essence of the legendary Saiyan God fights the bloody angel Shiva. Shiva says, "How's this possible? Can a mortal raise that power so much?" "Vegeta, you fool! You will never be able to defeat me no matter how much force you involve." Vegeta laughs and says, "Now you're gone! I know! Flash!" Vegeta launches a massive attack on Zaidas. Zaidas appears in front of Vegeta and says, "Essence of the Angel of Destruction." The scene where Vegeta was fighting Shiva disappears completely. Vegeta questions himself, "Where am I? What is this place?" At that moment, Shiva's voice appears, but Vegeta cannot feel her body. Vegeta speaks, "Let's go, you damn angel! Reveal where you are as soon as possible. You will never be forgiven. Soon after, a battle scenario appears in front of Vegeta, and the image of all the gods of destruction appears in front of the Universe 7 Saiyan. Vegeta says, "What the hell is going on here? It looks like that the same illusion that this angel used in the past for me to fight her alongside Kakarot. What the hell is she up to?" Vegeta. Now you're on my battlefield. Have fun with my puppets. On the battlefield created by Zakai, all the gods of destruction appear to attack Vegeta. Vegeta says, "Impossible!" Shiva speaks, "Let's show your strength. Show me your strength. Aren't you Yamazaki's essence Saiyan? Show me what you're capable of." The god of destruction Liquor charges towards Vegeta. Vegeta instantly activates his ultra ego and speaks. "This can only be madness. Are you all gods of destruction?" Vegeta closes his eyes and begins to reflect, and right after he clashes his fist with the god of destruction Liquor. Shiva is surprised by the Saiyan's performance. Soon after, the other gods of destruction begin attacking Vegeta at high speed. Vegeta begins to receive several blows. Vegeta, with his body all blooded, says, "This is certainly not all the strength of the gods of destruction. You cannot copy the true strength of the enemy, even more so with so many warriors together. Just like the last battle, some of your life energy starts to run out, so you sent your clone to attack me and Kakarot in the empty dimension. Meaning if I take out these guys, I just need to find his real body hidden around here." Shiva gets serious and says, "That wretch discovered me." Vegeta. Now tell me, you with that body all worn out, how will you manage to win? Vegeta smiles and says, "Just doing what we Saiyans always do, you pathetic angel. I will overcome my limits." Vegeta begins to receive several combined blows from the gods of destruction, but at the same time he begins to hit them with big blows. Vegeta drops to the ground and says, "It seems that since the beginning of this war I've been one step behind you, Kakarot. I'm sure that if I were you I would have done something different. You've always taken your powers to a much higher level. That's how you've always done it. In fact, since we had our first fight, you've always been like this. The tournament of power was no different, activating your ultra instinct. You really are amazing, Kakarot. I thought that when I had activated my ultra ego I had equaled the powers of your ultra instinct. And right after awakening Yamazaki's essence, but I see that not. I'm sure you already managed to beat that angel. And I'm still here going through this situation against this bloody angel. This is funny. Me, the Prince of all Saiyans, going through this again." Shiva laughs. He finally doesn't get up anymore. He's learned where he belongs. Haven't you, Vegeta? A big laugh breaks out. Shiva says, "What the hell is going on?" Vegeta's voice rises. "Lord Beerus, I managed to perfect the technique you taught me. This is the true power of destruction!" Shiva and all the gods of destruction are amazed. Vegeta is shirtless, and his hair turns the color of his Ultra Ego and the length of a Super Saiyan 3 hair. Vegeta says, "This is Ultra Ego Phase 2! I absorb all the blows I received from the gods of destruction. Now the phase of destruction begins!" Vegeta versus all the gods of destruction. Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, the proudest warrior who swore to be the most powerful warrior, the one who overcame all obstacles and changed his entire personality. Vegeta, the son of King Vegeta, the Saiyan who built a family on Earth and swore to fight to protect his loved ones. He is in the toughest battle of his life. A new power was revealed, the level 2 of Ultra Ego. Vegeta is no longer the same. Shiva angrily watches and speaks. Well. If he wasn't hiding yet another trick, does that mean you can get stronger? Vegeta! Let's see what you're able to do! Vegeta didn't say a word. The gods of destruction created by Shiva advance insanely to attack Vegeta. In a few moments, Vegeta says a word. Okay! A god of destruction is eliminated at the same time. Impressed, Shiva says, how is it possible? Vegeta, you miserable worm! How could you do that? Vegeta begins to reflect on his thoughts. Vegeta says, what is happening to me? Where is so much power coming from? I feel that no one will be able to defeat me like this. It seems that even the gods of destruction are no match for me. I am the great Vegeta! Get ready. Vegeta begins to remember when he first mastered the Ultra Ego in front of Beerus. Beerus says, well done, Vegeta. It seems that you are able to use the energy of destruction. This energy is able to fight on equal terms with Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct is the ability that even the gods have difficulty using. But now I can see that Ultra Ego can go much further. This potential that Vegeta is emanated will certainly make him reach a level never seen before. Vegeta activates Ultra Ego Level 2. The palace of the High Priestess Gokui begins to shake. Goku, walking over the palace, senses Vegeta's energy and speaks. Vegeta, what kind of incredible power are you showing? Is this the true essence of Yamazaki? This power is really incredible! Wait, I can feel the Ultra Ego energy of several gods fighting you, Vegeta. What is happening? Shiva begins to feel his energy weakened when he sees that Vegeta had managed to hit a Hakai on a god of destruction. Vegeta insanely begins to attack the gods of destruction while receiving several blows. The gods could not understand what was happening to Vegeta, since the more hits he received instead of retreating, the more he attacked. Shiva says, impossible! He's managed to withstand so many blows! Not even the original god of destruction would be able to do something like that! What are you hiding, Vegeta? A crucial attack begins to be high. Vegeta begins to eliminate more gods of destruction, creating several craters in the scenario that had been created by the Bloody Angel. A horde of 3 gods of destruction rush towards Vegeta. Vegeta begins to remember from the beginning of his trajectory when he learned the Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta says, it seems like yesterday that I trained with Mr. Beerus alongside Whis and Kakarot. When I saw Kakarot reaching the form of a Super Saiyan God, I thought he would never reach that level. I refused to do like Kakarot. Never as a pure Saiyan would need the help of others to get stronger, even if that meant getting killed. I would never accept working like that. I thought we matched our powers when we fought Frieza in his golden transformation. But even so, I let my guard down and let myself to be carried away by arrogance, causing Frieza to destroy everything. If it weren't for Mr. Whis to go back in time, it would have all been over. But now everything's different. Now you and I are no longer pawns of the game of the gods, Kakarot. Now not even the strongest will be able to beat us. Vegeta starts to raise his ki even more, and all the gods of destruction are thrown away. Shiva keeps losing his power. Shiva says, no way! I'll have to attack together with them. This Ultra Ego's powers are very strange. I don't understand it. It seems that the more hits he takes, the stronger he gets. Even when everything indicated that he would no longer have the strength and would fall to the ground, he got up and got even stronger. There's no chance! Shiva advances to attack Vegeta. Vegeta was with his body stopped, having thoughts in his subconscious, while several gods of destruction also prepare to attack him. Vegeta receives the attack from Shiva and all the gods of destruction. At that moment, Vegeta starts laughing and says, weak, very weak. Is this all the powers of the gods? Are you considered the Bloody Angel? Well, no, it's you who's going to bleed. Calican! Vegeta starts to deliver a sequence of blows to Shiva, and in the blink of an eye, several gods of destruction are thrown away. Vegeta disintegrates the gods of destruction of Universe 1 and 2, and soon after advances on the other gods of destruction. With each god of destruction that is eliminated, Shiva's life energy begins to diminish. Shiva was already running out of power to fight, and Vegeta was still laughing. Vegeta says, "You, from the beginning, belittled the power of us Saiyans. From the beginning, you laughed at us. When Kakarot and I were imprisoned in the empty dimension, his clone ended up humiliating us. But even so, Kakarot managed to activate Yamoshi's essence with the Infinite Saiyan and defeat his clone. However, time passed. That had been his opportunity to finish us off, but his arrogance made him believe that a Saiyan would never be able to face an angel. And that is the reason for his defeat." Shiva, lying on the ground, says, "You imbecile! Don't think that victory is given to you! Gods of destruction, attack Vegeta!" Vegeta starts to laugh, but he feels that his body is reaching its limits. "I will never be defeated by you, mediocre angel. Supreme Hakai!" Vegeta starts to dodge with the mastery of his Ultra Ego, and soon after, with just one blow, he disintegrates all the gods of destruction that were about to attack him. The battlefield is cleared with only one warrior standing. The warrior is the Prince of Saiyans. Shiva, lying on the ground, says, "Impossible! After all, who are you?" Furious Vegeta says, "I am Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, and I have just one word. I want you to hear before you die, bloody angel." Shiva is just looking at Vegeta. Vegeta Ultra Ego 2 says, "Hakai!" Shiva, the bloody angel, is eliminated. A huge shudder occurs in Zakai's palace after the bloody angel is disposed of. Everyone notices that Vegeta's energy was neutralized. Vegeta says, "I remember fighting against Gas. I had not been able to defeat him because my Ultra Ego has reached its limits. But this time, it seems that everything's different." So that it was. The secret of the Ultra Ego was to make the heart pure. Pure willing to destroy everything! Vegeta was different. Vegeta starts walking to the throne of the angel Shiva, who had been defeated, and sits on his throne to recover his energy. Vegeta was smiling crazily, having activated his strongest stage. Neither gods nor angel, no one is a match for the Prince of all Saiyans. Angel Kai, the strongest, and Shiva, the bloody angel, were defeated. All the battles kept going on, and everything seemed to be coming to an end. Goku increasingly raising his powers and making the battles become more and more intriguing. Goku had learned the essence of his angel powers after having combined his powers alongside from his energy, which had been bound from another timeline. Still, the greatest performance was shown when Vegeta managed to activate his second level of Ultra Ego. Vegeta's powers were each time being increased, even beyond Yamasaki's essence. The primordial power of the Prince of Saiyans was finally revealed. Meanwhile, in the central part of the palace of the High Priestess Sakai, we starts laughing and says, "Just look at Sakai. It seems that things are different now. I feel that Kai and Shiva's energy are gone. Weren't you the one who said that the mortals and the Daishikan's universe were extremely weak?" Sakai keeps being serene. Sakai then says, "You think that just because two of my strongest angels let their gods down, that we will lose the war? Don't make me laugh. I remember you from when you were such an insolent child, Whis. Now you think you can fight me just for being an angel. Just look at you, pitiful. Now you'll see the difference between our powers." Whis makes a serious look on his face. Zarama watches and says, "I don't understand. Even though Whis and Vados are very powerful, Sakai as the mother of angels could easily beat them both. But for some reason she's fighting them until now. What's going on? Wait, could it be that while she released the portal of the liberation of dragons, she ended up spending too much of her energy? Oh, So that's it, Sakai. You know that other warriors can still appear here in the center of the stage, and that's why you're containing your powers, so you can fight the whole war. Fascinating as one would expect from the Mother of Angels. We says, we don't have time to play here anymore. Supreme Celestial Cube! Come on, Vados, come with me! Vado takes Whis' hand and prepares to launch a massive attack on Sakai. In the blink of an eye, a gigantic dragon appears on the backs of the two angels. Whis looks scared and says, "What is that?" Vado speaks.
Brother, it's very close. It is practically impossible for us to escape. Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of the Dragon Ball. Without further ado, let's get started. The giant dragon was about to hit Whis and Vados. Sakai starts laughing. I had said that I could finish you off on my own. Sarama speaks. Don't get me wrong, but I felt you needed my help, Sakai. Whis says, Vados, get out of the way! Whis receives the attack of the dragon god Sarama in full. A huge explosion takes place in the palace of the High Priestess. Whis' voice comes through. Damn it. It seems that this time, not even with Ultra Instinct, I could escape. Really, the attack of the creator of God of everything hurts a lot. Vados is shocked by the image she sees and speaks. Brother! Whis was with his body all blooded and extremely injured for having received Sarama's attack in full. Whis says, Sister, can you hold it for me? Maybe I'll need some time to recover. Sarama appears in front of Whis and says, And who said I would let you recover? Whis then thinks, Damn it, so the god of Super Dragon Balls decided to start fighting alongside Sakai. Sakai's energy starts to increase. Sarama is impressed. Sakai, smiling insanely, says, When did I authorize you to get involved in this Sarama fight? I will finish you all! Southside Palace of the High Priestess. Gohan in his Beast Mode 2 form starts to have an advantage fighting Zaidos. Zaidos says, How could a mortal manage to overcome his limits in this way? If I'm not mistaken, this is the boy who left Zaki in a bad way, and now he himself managed to defeat Psycho. I will never accept this. I've had enough of you. Always believing you can get stronger. Believing us mortals will be in your pawns. Gohan and Zaidos begins to exchange several punches. Azazel watches. Piccolo just watches Gohan and Zaidos battle as he observes Azazel's behavior. Azazel was enraged, but still did not engage in battle. Azazel in his thoughts says, You are too weak, Zaidos. You all the angels don't know how to fight. They only embarrass themselves. I myself will finish them off. The Daishikan, Sakai, all of you will all be destroyed. Gohan, having the upper hand against Zaidos, starts to think. This transformation doesn't last for long. This guy certainly doesn't have the powers of an angel. If I defeat him, surely Mr. Piccolo will finish him off in his god form. Zaidos starts to laugh and says, Mediocre mortal! What makes you believe that you can defeat me? Gohan looks at Zaidos with a serious look and starts to reflect. Gohan closes his eyes and begins to remember his battles and says, You know, since I was a child, I always avoided fighting. Unlike a pure-blooded Saiyan, I always had the thought of a hybrid to my human side, wanted to study, play like a normal child. However, my reality was always surrounded by battles, and I knew that at some point I would have to fight. The first thing I lost in front of me was my father, and then my master. I knew I had to stay strong, but fear spoke louder than me, and that made things more tense, and I didn't know how to deal with it. Then Mr. Piccolo was teaching me everything I needed to get stronger, and that was believing in myself. My father's absence, I was always in charge of saving the Earth. That's what my father and Mr. Piccolo taught me. I am Son Gohan, The Saiyan hybrid from Universe 7. It doesn't matter to me if you're an angel, what you are. I have defeated several enemies to save the Earth, and now it won't be different.
Zyto starts to laugh and speaks.
Beautiful speech, but you talk too much. Die, boy! Inclusion of darkness!
Gohan seriously looks and says, fusion of Saiyan Namekian techniques.
Special beam, Kamehameha!
Gohan's ultimate attack begins to engulf Zyto's attack, making Zyto's received every attack from Saiyan hybrid. Zyto says,
What? Impossible!
Piccolo watches smiling and says, well done, Gohan. You won. Now it is your turn. Piccolo is started to look at Azazel, who was totally enraged, and says,
how dare you! Zyto's you weak, being defeated by a mere mortal!
Gohan was already weakened from having fought Zyko, and soon after against Zyto says,
Mr. Piccolo, I'm broke. This guy is with you now.
Gohan then faints. Azazel speaks.
Angels, always as weak as ever. It is time for the Makayoshins to spring into action.
Scared, Piccolo says,
A Makayoshin and Angel were together all this time?
Zyto's lying on the floor, barely able to speak, says,
Don't be mad, Azazel, please.
Azazel says,
now it will be the end of you all.
A blue light appears in front of Azazel. Piccolo again activates his Namek God form and speaks.
Well. I guess it's time for the Super Namekian to step into action.
A great explosion appears in the palace of the High Priestess Akai. Gohan starts to question himself. What's going on here? Weakened Zyto says,
This is an energy of uncontrolled destruction.
At that moment, in Vegeta's location, Vegeta begins to feel an extremely high energy pressure. Vegeta says,
what the hell's going on here? I'm still getting my energy back.
A voice comes up.
Mortals defeating angels. It seems that I haven't seen that in a long time. It seems that a prophecy is about to happen. The moment mortals manage to overcome the gods, the great end will begin.
Vegeta says,
that voice, that key, is even more powerful than before, but I know that energy.
The voice says,
it looks like you've gotten a lot stronger than the last time I saw you, Vegeta. So you've discovered your true essence.
Vegeta responds,
you knew everything all this time. You've been watching my struggle, and you didn't think to help me for a moment.
The voice says,
you didn't need my help, Vegeta. I thanked them for saving me, but I never said we were friends.
Vegeta watches. At that moment, the dragon Zafir, brother of Zalama, appears. Zafir, the supreme dragon, second brother of Zarama, appears on a battlefield. Zafir was sealed in an empty dimension created by Zakai. After Goku and Vegeta were sent by Zaki and Bazarot, owned the trap that was launched on them, Goku reached the infinite Super Saiyan stage and managed to defeat the clone of the angel Shiva. That, alongside Vegeta, he found Zafir, Zarama's brother, second general of the Dragon Army. Until then, Zafir had disappeared, saying he had unfinished business to resolve, and now he appears in Zakai's Celestial Palace in front of Vegeta. What has Zafir been doing all this time? Vegeta wasn't quite understanding what he was seeing. Vegeta doesn't know about Zafir's true powers. Zafir, that dragon that once showed to be very powerful and told Goku and Vegeta all the past, that the ancestors of his race, all the stories of the legendary Saiyans about the essence of Yamushi. At that time, Vegeta was going through several complications, considering that Kakarot managed to raise his power even more. Vegeta wondered why Kakarot was so powerful and how he managed to get so strong. At these moments, we began to question ourselves. Was Zafir coming to show that Vegeta could even increase his powers, or was Zafir already thinking about something that could happen? Vegeta starts to question himself and says, All of this is happening, and it's very strange. How did this guy manage to show up here? It doesn't make any sense! First, he started to raise his powers even more when he fought with us in a void dimension. And later, he seems to be purposely wanting us to know about Yamoshi's essence. Kakarot showed the transformation of the Infinite Saiyan and soon after managed to increase his powers more and more. This made us imagine that Kakarot's powers had no limits. But if we stop to think about it, the beginning of this war, when Kakarot revealed all of his powers, he went through different training every moment, and it seems that even all this time, Kakarot's strength was still not enough to defeat the enemy anymore. It's okay that Kakarot managed to win a battle now, but still, he went through a lot of training. It's not possible, is it? Afia began to wash and laugh. Vegeta, look, I really must say that your line of reasoning is much greater than that of the other warriors. In the blink of an eye, you were able to really understand everything that was happening. That is fantastic, Mr. Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. Congratulations. Now you can see that Goku actually remained a puppet of Sakai. Vegeta at that moment questions himself. What are you talking about? Zafir responds, can you remember that from the beginning we always said that Goku was the target of the High Priestess? Goku at first was the Saiyan that had been sent to Earth, so he could become a great warrior, conquering planets. Vegeta, even when you appeared at Frieza's command and fought against Goku, you could see that your powers were not the same as before. You realized that everything that was happening could be changed when you saw that Goku's powers were not the same. You managed to understand that the strength of this Saiyan came from within, or fought for his loved ones. That's why you decided to raise your family. Who would have guessed? You, Vegeta, being a father. That Saiyan who only thought about destruction and at the same time also wanted to have immortality. Well, actually, that's all that happened in the blink of an eye. And you were the creator of all this essence. But that's beside the point. What happens is that the Mother of Angels, since her time in Cell, has always thought about it. She always wanted things to happen her way, while you didn't even know who the angels were. While you had several battles and became much more powerful, the High Priestess Sakai already knew about it. I was able to meditate for a long time after you freed me, and I started to analyze several things that had been happening. But I confess that what intrigued me the most and left me with a very big thought was seeing all the powers that Goku achieved. And I confess that at this level, that you and Goku have now surprised me. I would never have imagined that you could become much more powerful than some kind of angel. But know that in the ranking of angels, Kai always said that he was the strongest. But I always had my doubts. And by the way, you can see that Shiva, even though she was just a bloody angel, she was not an angel who could fight in hand-to-hand combat. Maybe that's why you won. Cheetah responds. What are you trying to say? You mean I won just because the angel wasn't that powerful? Zafir observes and says, oh, that's not it, Vegeta. Did you not understand? The big issue here is that you didn't realize that all this time Goku's energy was being drained. Goku has always gone through different training since this war started. Training with Zaidos, soon after with the Daishikan himself. After you found out about Yamoshi's essence, everything happened the way the Mother of Angels wanted it. But we made you think that it was Goku's third son, Gon, who was the real target. Now he's lying in the void dimension while all his energy has been drained to save Zarama. So can you understand what this means, Vegeta? Scared, Vegeta says. No, It's not possible! That's not possible! All we're doing is getting Kakarot drained of energy by Sakai! Is Sakai waiting for Kakarot? Damn it! I can't let that happen! Vegeta, with his weakened body, tells Zafir to get out of the way! Zafir says, I'm sorry, but with your body, you're not getting anywhere. I have unfinished business with Zarama, but I can't let you out there. No. I have unfinished business with Zarama, but I can't let you out of here just yet. Vegeta activates his Phase 2 Ultra Ego again. Vegeta says, if you don't leave here for good, you'll leave for bad. I'm already tired of these angels and demons continue to think we were mere pawns. Zafir says, Saiyans, as usual, they're never happy with anything. I reveal the truth to you, and yet you want to attack me. Well, and it'll be like this, Vegeta. Come, an unusual battle. Vegeta Ego 2 versus Zafir. Still, with all this war and all these fights, we can see that now Sakai's target has always been Goku. North side of the battle against Sakai. Sakai says, I feel like it's getting closer and closer here. I hope to see you soon, son Goku. To be continued. Now, hey, my partner, what do you believe in and what do you think about all of this? Regardless of what it is more than important that you arrive. Expose it in your comments so that we can enter into that crazy debate. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.